Hey YouTube, this is We All Juggle Knives with a Klarus RS30 flashlight, 2400 max lumens, and your light also comes with this holster, right, belt holster, a lanyard, the instruction booklet, and a recharging cord. Here is a closer look at the light itself. According to my measurement, it is 5 1/2 inches. There's a size comparison for you with a ThruNite TN12, very well-known light. You see it is almost exactly the same length, but it is about twice as wide. This Klarus uses two 18650 lithium-ion batteries. And in order to generate that 2400 lumens, it uses two emitters that you see there. The interface consists of two side switches. To turn the light on, you press the black side switch. To decrease the brightness, you press the orange. To increase the brightness, you press the black side switch. To get strobe, you double tap either switch. To get SOS, you double tap again. Now to turn the light off, you long press the black switch. Now if you press the orange switch when the light is off, it will come on in the lowest mode. This has a battery charge indicator. When you first turn the light on, this is going to flash green if they're almost fully charged, orange if they're like less than 75%, and red if they're almost depleted. Alright, so let's turn it on. And you see that green light right there? That's because I just recently recharged these batteries. Okay, at this time I'm going to roll in several minutes of outside demonstration footage and then we'll be back. Giving you some beam shots in the middle of the night with this Klarus light. Alright, panning around. I'm going to light up some landmarks. Alright, first is that pile of baton wood. And it's pretty much daylight, at that range. Panning out to give you an idea of the distance. Some good range. The next landmark, those pieces of vegetation. And again, I'm panning out so you can see kind of how far away. Third landmark, well, I was going to shine it on those white chairs, but I encountered two trespassers even farther away. As you can see, the deer searching for food on the cold winter night, and it actually reaches that far. Now, and the buddy of the deer, two deer. Now, if this were two trespassers, you would be able to see them. Look how far. If that was two people that meant to do some harm, you would totally see what they're up to. And lighting those chairs, my neighbor, bless her heart, she is 85 years old, and those are her lovely chairs. They're highly reflective, so even that far away, this light really lights them up. Okay, on the front steps, that is the highest mode, and that's what it is without light and with light. I just wanted to show that you can light your path, if your porch light goes out. Cycling through the modes. Yeah, just cycling through the 5 brightness levels. So, more than up to the task right there. And I went around back to give you some beam shots. And while I was doing that, again, that same deer was just watching me. Look how far. Look at the distance on that. Look at the distance. Yeah, I like nature. I like wildlife. It's also, they can also be pretty tasty. Okay, here are the beam shots I promised you. Now this light has two emitters, so you would think that the hot spot would be like weirdly shaped. But actually it has a very nicely shaped hot spot. It's basically circular, a little bit squared off, but I don't mind that at all. And just cycling through the 5 modes, brightness levels, strobe warning. There is going to be a strobe demo coming up soon. But yeah, very bright. Okay, there it is. Very disorienting. Very. Okay, this is a comparison light. This light is 1000 lumens, and I'm just going to show you the difference between 1000 lumens and 2400 lumens. Yes, you can see the Klarus noticeably brighter, as it should be. You know, according to the stats, it should be brighter, and it is. Another comparison, again, this is from the window. This is the 1000 lumen light shining at that pile of wood. And here is the Klarus, again, trying to show the difference, what you get between 1000 versus 2400. And again, that's what 1000 looks like. That's a mech army light, a nice little light, 1000 lumens. And boom, that is the Klarus again. So I think you're starting to see, the real difference there. And again, the 1000 lumen light. One more time, the Klarus. I am very pleased with this light. It is powerful, it is compact, and our friend the deer is still over there. But yeah, definitely loving this Klarus flashlight. Okay, we are back. I hope you enjoyed that. So let's get into the batteries. First of all, you can recharge the batteries in the flashlight. This is magnetic, and then you plug this into a USB port. In order to install or replace the batteries, you just untwist this. That's what the tail assembly looks like. This comes with 2 batteries, and these are the batteries that it comes with. 18650 rechargeable lithium-ion batteries from Klarus. This light can also operate using CR123 type of batteries, 4 of them. So my final conclusions on this light, well, first of all, it is incredibly bright. I think the comparison part of the demonstration was extremely telling because I compared it to a 1000 lumen light. 1000 lumens is already bright, but this completely outgunned it. It made 1000 lumens just not look bright when it is. This design makes a lot of sense to me because if I'm going to use 2 of this type of battery, then I want at least twice the brightness. Now, your average light that uses an 18650 is around 1000 lumens. So this is more than twice the brightness for twice the batteries. To me, that's a good deal. That makes sense. Yeah, it's very compact. I mean, as much as it can be. Obviously, they have to make it about twice as wide as a single battery light, but it lays flat. Right, the 2 emitters, that's a good arrangement because as I noted in the demo, it still has a very nice beam shot pattern, right? It's not like a funny shape or anything, so that's good. As for the dual side switch interface, it's good. I've seen that type of interface before on other brands of lights where you have one switch to advance the brightness and one to decrease the brightness. It just makes things a lot easier. Yeah, this is the first Klarus light I've ever tried, and I am very impressed. Definitely not the last that I'm going to try because, yeah, this is a winner. Highly recommended. This has been We All Juggle Knives and Lights. I'm out.